Hey there, and welcome back to the channel. Today is Turkey Day.
Happy Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving Day, so we've got a big day ahead of us. So instead of eating breakfast first thing in the morning, we decided to come down and check out a place that we've been wanting to see for a while. What is it called?
Chiang Mai Breakfast World.
Yeah, Chiang Mai Breakfast World. So we're heading there now, if Kendall can get us there.
Hey, keep going straight.
Okay, so we'll show you where we're headed. So we're here somewhere. So earlier today, we were able to see my teacher that teaches me Thai. Her name's Kang, and I log on to a website called iTalki and find Kang, K-E-N-G, and she helps teach me Thai. She invited us to a coffee get-together. I think it was Coffee Mania. And if you've watched our channel long, you know we don't drink coffee, but it was still fun to go and see everything and meet some of her friends and all that stuff. So we're going to have breakfast this morning, and then later on we are going to have to get some, what are we in charge of? What, mashed potatoes?
Mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yeah, so we're going to do some mashed potatoes, and we're going to meet a bunch of people later on tonight to celebrate Thanksgiving. But for right now, we're going here to, it's Chiang Mai Breakfast World. Is that
what I said?
Oh, well, guess you were right then. So here's a look at their menu. Spoiler alert, it's got breakfast on there, which is great. So scrambled eggs, by the way, pause this if you need more time to see what they have. But anyway, most breakfast things, German breakfast, English breakfast, all kinds of stuff. American breakfast, check that one out. And Mediterranean breakfast, gourmet breakfast. Boy, they got all kinds of breakfast. The hot pan Berlin meatball. Wow. And omelets. So they got a bunch of stuff here to choose from, and their menu's huge. We can't go through all these pages. You'll be here forever. So we'll go through one more. So Thai breakfast, they got all kinds of stuff. So you'll just have to check this place out on your own. So while we're waiting on our food, I thought I would mention a few things that are going on right now. Like one, our Jack Russell, Ethel, she may have a boyfriend. She may have two of them actually. So when I'm walking her, there's one Chihuahua that looks a lot like Ethel in the coloring that keeps coming around her, a male dog, and it's they've met a couple of times, and I think things are going fairly well with their relationship. And the other one is a Frenchie named Ray. The owner's an Italian guy, and I'm not sure which dog that Ethel likes more, but I guess we'll find out soon. It's hilarious to see Ethel with any dog because she was born during COVID, and we always kept her indoors and we didn't go anywhere, so she really didn't get to interact with any other dogs. So this is a new experience for her. All right, they brought our tea, so help me with it.
Okay, so pour this in here.
Is there sugar?
There's sugar. There's also milk, which is a good English
tea
tradition.
Yeah, I never thought that putting milk in tea sounded good till I got to Thailand. And then I found out, wait, the British they were onto something.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the fanciest breakfasts I've seen in a while. What a nice presentation. This is just my food. Here's Kendall's. That looks really good too.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Goodness. Well, anyway, we'll see you guys after this. Okay, I'm a huge fan of this stuff. Apparently it's passion fruit jelly. Man, you could stick this on a flip-flop and eat it. It's so good. It's real good. I didn't even get to the other stuff. I could just have this jelly with all that bread right there and be full. It is so good. Another cool thing that happened this week is that our church asked if I could drum for them. And I did buy a few drum parts, and I've put this drum set together. I call it my Franken kit because it looks like something Frankenstein would play, or Hello Kitty set because it's really small. Either one of them. So I'm going to be able to play. I'm going to start this Sunday and play 7 songs. So we'll see how that goes. So this is my little tiny drum set that I bought here in Thailand, and a lot of these pieces came from different places to make this little Hello Kitty drum set or Frankenstein drum set, whatever you want to call it. A lot of these things I ordered from Bangkok, but what I was trying to do is put together a drum set that is low volume so I could play in small venues, the churches, stuff like that, so everything's, like even the cymbals have all these holes in them, because listen, not very loud at all. I actually had to put this little chain on the top just to give it a little bit of a sound, because using these things called broomsticks really reduces the sound a lot too. And the hi-hat is the same kind of cymbal. And I have an 8-inch snare, which is very small. Usually a snare is 12 to maybe 14 inches. And the bass drum is actually 14 inches. And a bass drum is, you know, really big usually. And one 10-inch tom. But anyway, to be such a small drum set, it actually sounds pretty good. I'll show you what it sounds like. Alright, so when we decided to do mashed potatoes, the deal was I was in charge of gravy, Kendall was in charge of the potatoes. You see who got stuck peeling the potatoes. What are you doing?
Hey, I'm going, well, first of all, I found the lady to order them from.
Oh, so you ordered the potatoes.
Yeah, we got them from an organic farmer here in Chiang Mai, and told her how much we wanted on the Line app, which is a pretty cool app you can communicate with. I ordered about 10 pounds worth, which is about 4.5 kilograms here, and she delivered them.
Yeah, I gotta say, as far as potatoes go, these are beautiful potatoes and big, which I'd hate to have a bunch of, let's say, little ones I had to do this to.
Yeah.
At least I feel like I'm getting somewhere. Look at the size of this potato.
Make sure you got to cut this stuff off the top.
Oh, man.
Come on, you got to do that. I can't do everything. Here, you want me to
You're not doing anything.
Well, here, I'll do it then.
I got it.
Get all the black stuff off because we don't want the potatoes to look nasty. That's why you get all the black stuff.
There, look.
Yeah, well, there's still some black stuff on parts of it.
Where?
Oh,
this?
Yeah, you get all that stuff off because you want to have pretty white potatoes.
Oh my goodness.
You know what
They're going to be mashed up. No one's going to see anything. No, really. Okay. There you go. Hand me another potato. Please. Thank you. So, a lot of you took our poll and said, oh, we're more interested in the topic of your lives. Well, this is it. Peeling potatoes and having the wife watch me and gripe about me peeling the potatoes the wrong way. What are you laughing for? You wanted me to do this.
It's not a very difficult job. I said I could do that part too. You wanted to.
Then you said if I did this, I had to do something else that didn't sound fun. What was that?
Oh, then you have to wash off the potatoes and then cut them into cubes, the evenly sized cubes so they cook.
Yeah, you'll probably slice
correctly.
Off your finger on this. Anyway, look at this one. This is really good.
It's kind of fun though, isn't it?
What are you laughing?
Slippery little sucker.
Yeah, they're wet. And then when you shave it down, it gets slippery. So funny thing about finding these potatoes is we looked at all the places we normally go, and I've never seen any potatoes. And I've been to some of the markets in the villages, and I still haven't seen any potatoes. So we knew somebody who was a potato dealer, and we Kindle text him, and the deal went down like this. We left some money on our table because we were gone that day that they were delivering, and when we came back, we had a table full of potatoes. So that's an interesting way to get it. Just call the potato dealer, come by, and they'll drop them off at your house.
Yeah, apparently they're organic potatoes too.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
That's probably why they're so huge.
Yeah.
Man.
But then I told a friend of mine about not finding potatoes, and she said, "Oh, I saw some in Rimping the other day."
So are these the same kind you were looking for in the U.S.? The russet or whatever you call them?
Russet? I don't know that these. I mean, these look similar. I don't know that they're russets, but they're a kind that should make good potatoes. Yeah, I don't know what you call them.
They're potatoes that make good potatoes?
Good mashed potatoes. Sorry.
So one cool thing about our dinner tonight is that earlier when we saw my language instructor at that coffee outing, we invited her and one of her other students / colleagues to go with us to Thanksgiving, because the guy's actually from Ohio.
Yeah, Ohio.
So they're gonna be able to go. So that's cool. And she, Kang, is bringing some Thai dessert, which is pretty cool as well. So there's gonna be Thais obviously there tonight, and I'm sure they'll want something that's un-American, something they.
She was pretty excited about having turkey, though, because turkey is fairly uncommon here in Thailand.
Yeah, I asked her if she'd ever had turkey before. Answer was no. I'm thinking she didn't even know really what a turkey was, so she's going to find out tonight. Hopefully she likes it. You know I'm going to be watching her when that happens. I'll try to get footage of her trying turkey for the first time, and I'm going to tell her even if she doesn't like it, she better say she likes it. I won't do that.
I'm excited that we're actually having turkey.
Yeah.
I know they're having ham too.
I haven't had.
Cool to have turkey.
Wait a minute. Have I had turkey like on a sandwich or anything here?
No, turkey is not common at all here. I think it's very hard to find and more expensive.
So it's been 7.5 months since we've been in the U.S. Who knows when I had turkey last in the U.S. You're gonna cut your fingers off.
I know.
Just slow down a little bit or something. You're gonna cut. Her name, if you're new to the channel, her nickname is Klutzy Kindle, given to her by her dad. Tell him why.
Oh, because I'm pretty klutzy. Yeah, maybe I should cut these. These are pretty big potatoes.
One time we were in a nice hotel eating at the restaurant, and Kendall just had a huge glass of Diet Coke put on the table. Dumped it all in my lap, the whole thing in front of everybody. It was awesome.
Oh yeah, that wasn't embarrassing at all to me. And then he gets up to change.
Yeah, the funny part was she dumped it on me. I didn't really care. I had a change of clothes upstairs in her room, but without thinking about it, I just got up and left. But she knew I was going to change my clothes upstairs. Everyone in the restaurant just saw me get up and walk out, and I noticed like some of the people's their mouth was open like, oh no.
They thought that he was mad at me.
Yeah, Kendall was sitting at the table by herself. I know that didn't look too good, but I wasn't thinking about that. I just wanted to get out of Coke-drenched pants.
Yeah, he's known we've been together for over 17 years now, so he knows how I am.
Yeah, she's not the kind of person you give a knife to.
So what did he do? He gave me a knife. And he sharpened it.
Yeah. Well, for our first Thanksgiving away from the United States, I would say we really didn't miss a whole lot of things. People brought all kinds of food. There was more than we could all possibly eat. Something from everywhere. Everything from mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, pumpkin pie, rolls, more desserts, drinks. It was all there. And everyone enjoyed a good time singing and talking, and everyone just really, really had a good time. And there was, people from every walk of life, people from different countries, Germany, United States, Thais, you name it. We're all brought together for this Thanksgiving dinner, and everyone was really enjoying themselves. People talked about what Thanksgiving was all about, and everyone tore into their dinner like there was no tomorrow. And you could easily go back for seconds and still not get all the food. Now, I'm not exactly sure what this game is here, but apparently it's to get that flame out. He did it, but it's the first time I've ever seen that. And anyway, everyone had a really good time, And again, with the food, our mashed potatoes that we made, they did pretty good. They weren't totally gone, but not bad at all. So that was a success. And also, I made the gravy, just saying. There wasn't very much left, so that was also a good thing. Now, there was a lot of food left over. I mean, this is what was left over after everyone ate all they could get. So the cool thing is that everyone started bagging it up, and what they did is, after they bagged everything up, is somebody drove this over to the Taipei gate and gave it to any of the homeless people out there. So that's all we have for this episode. Happy Thanksgiving, and until next time, Kap Kun Krap.